Hey guys, Bookish Lozzykins here. Today is readathon day, but I'm not starting it yet because my boyfriend has just asked me to go up to his, so I'm going up to his. It is currently Friday, and it is 9:10 in the morning. He's asked me to go to his, so I'm gonna go to his, and then I'm gonna start the readathon. I'll check back in with you guys as soon as I get to his. So I'm at my boyfriend's. He's just gone to work until 10 tonight. And I'm gonna finish watching this catchphrase episode. And then I'm gonna start reading. Hey guys, so these are the books that I'm wanting to read in these 24 hours. I need to finish the rest of this. I don't have a lot left. And then I'm going to start reading Whose Body by Dorothy L. Sayers, as we have to read the 5th one of this series for my book club. And then I'm going to start reading Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I am super excited for this one. So I'm just going to go and get myself some food before I start reading. I have my YouTube, like my booktubers are set up.
Just realised that you all already know that that's my boyfriend's room.
My books at the side of me. And I'm gonna go get some food now. So, see you in a few minutes. Chicken, mayo, and cheese sandwich. Also, look at this charm. This Melanie Martinez charm that my boyfriend got me. I love it so much because it has her songs on it. Everything on here represents some of her songs, and I'm just like, yes, it's so beautiful. It's officially 2 p.m. Got my sandwich, got my books, and got booktubers in the background. Sorted, guys. Part now called Until You Sleep. So I've just got onto that.
At this point I realised that it didn't say the same as it did at the beginning.
For face everything and recover. So gonna go read that, and I'll check back in with you guys once I've literally finished this book. So I just finished Dr. Sleep. I give it a 5 out of 5. I realised that they've added so much more in the movie that literally doesn't happen in the book whatsoever. They've added stuff that is not relevant at all. And the movie, right at the end, something happens to Dan. At the end of the book, one of his colleagues that he works with, he ends up dying. And it's like, the fuck? Why did you add this into the movie when it's not even in the book? A 5 out of 5. I completely love this series. I am in love with this duology, like The Shining and Dr. Sleep. It was so interesting to me. Like, the green tabs mean interesting. And there was a lot of things that I liked, but there was also, like, a couple of things that made me angry, and there was quite a bit of romance in this as well, which I was okay with. I just was not expecting romance to be in a horror at all. So I'm gonna go and start reading this now, which my boyfriend bought me, and I'm fucking terrified to read this because it is only 205 pages long, and it's like the shortest book that I own. If you've been watching my channel since I started turning this into a booktube channel, you know that I love my thick books. I mean, come on, like Doctor Sleep and Pet Sematary. They're quite thick. Whereas Whose Body is just like this, and I'm like, oh, how am I gonna deal with you? Alright, so that is it for now. I'm gonna go and make myself a cup of tea, and I'll get reading this. Okay, so I know you're actually allowed to watch movies and TV shows while you're doing a 24-hour readathon, so I thought I'd watch the new Lion King again. So I've just been watching Lion King. It's still on in the background.
I apologise for the light from the TV and you can barely see it. Sorry.
Simba for the very first time. I'm gonna start reading this whilst having Lion King in the background. And then when Lion King is finished, apparently the original Lion King is coming on, because I'm watching the live action movie one at the moment. So once this one's finished, I'm gonna go back to my YouTube. Let's point out, I have no idea what this is about, so I'm just gonna read the synopsis to you guys. It was the body of a tall, stout man. On his dead face, a handsome pair of gold pince-nez mocked death with grotesque elegance. The body wore nothing else. Lord Peter Wimsey knew immediately what the corpse was supposed to be. His problem was to find out the body had found its way into Mr. Alfred Phipps' Battersea bathroom. I knew this was a crime mystery, but I don't know what it was about because my book club is just like, oh, you need to read this for October. And also, when my boyfriend bought this and 2 other books, these sort of bookmarks came with it. So this says, you want to digest
I started dancing because Hakuna Matata was on.
After reading, coarsely chop your novel, boil it, blend it, shape it, season it, deep fry it, garnish it. And voila! To Kill a Mockingbird, Pride and Prejudice.
I literally failed on saying this.
Prejudice, Nacho in the Rye, Moby Dip, and Lord of the Fries. I love it so much. That I was reading without my glasses and I was straining my eyes. So glasses are on again. So just finished chapter 1 of Whose Body. It's quite intriguing. We've been introduced to the main character, which is called Lord Peter, and it's giving me Sherlock Holmes vibes in a way. Because it's a really posh guy, like, he's literally a lord, is Lord Peter. And he's trying to figure out who this random body is that's appeared in one of his friend's bathtubs. That's what he's trying to figure out at the moment. And his friend is such a nervous, timid guy, and he lives with his deaf mother. Lion King has finished, as you can hear.
Again,
I have
apologies for the lighting of the TV.
On in the background of reading this. I'm going to go read more of this now. It is currently literally bang on 5. I didn't even realise. So I'm gonna go read a bit more. Check in with you guys later. So it is 7:05 and I am a quarter way through Whose Body. I've got to say, Lord Peter is quite a funny guy. He's made me laugh quite a few times, and he's such a laugh. He really is. He's such a laugh. And, well, I don't really know what else to say apart from he works with this guy called Parker who's actually a detective. But that's about it, I think. That's about it. That's about all the shit that I can fucking say about it. I mean, it's slightly confusing to me and it's like hurting my head. So, seeing as I am quarter way through, I'm gonna go and make myself a cup of tea. And I shall come back up, read after I've let the dog out, and after I've read chapter 4, I'm gonna read some of my ebook, which is Give Me Your Hand by Megan Abbott. I'm still sort of confused with what's happening in that. I'm gonna have to read more to figure out what's going on. See you guys after chapter 4. Come here. I have a little buddy, guys. This is Princess.
I thought I'd show you guys.
She's Connor's
dog.
Which is my boyfriend. And she's just so adorable. And I'm gonna start reading my ebook in a bit. My head is hurting. Can I just say, I'm getting used to my glasses still. I haven't had my glasses on for this long. Like, ever. So, this is new to me, so I've got a little bit of a headache.
When you love your tea so much, you just have to drink it on camera.
Drink the rest of my tea. Even though it's a little bit cold now. And I'm gonna start reading a bit of my ebook, which hopefully I'll understand better. Also, it is 7:47, so I shall see you guys later. Guys, so my boyfriend came home like nearly an hour and a half ago, and I got 49 pages through my ebook, and I am on page 76 of this. We're gonna watch a horror movie called I See You Now. Well, it's called I See You. So we're gonna go watch that in a bit. He's just getting a brew for himself. I'm not really thirsty. He did offer though. So, yeah. I'm gonna go and watch ICU. And I think we're gonna go to sleep because he has not had any sleep whatsoever. He's alright. Check in with you guys either later tonight or maybe tomorrow. Hey guys, we'll see. So it is 12:30 and I'm having conflict. We didn't end up watching ICU because like it was turning out to be shit. So we ended up watching this other horror called The Funhouse Massacre. It was okay. It was quite good actually, I'd say. About these 6 psychopaths. Oh, yeah, these 6 psychopaths that escaped from a mental asylum. They go into this funhouse and they start killing people. And people don't think it's real. They think it's part of an act, but it's not. I'm gonna go start reading some more of this. I read quite a bit yesterday actually. I am on page 79. Bye for now, guys. So I decided to get dressed and I've finished chapter 5 of this. It's a little all over the place because he's meeting these different people and he thinks that the lawyer has something to do with this random body that's just turned up out of nowhere in his friend's bath. And it's just so confusing. I'm still getting Sherlock Holmes vibes. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. I was gonna game after chapter 5, but now I'm just like, I want to keep reading. And then I'm gonna like watch something in the background, like a movie or something, like I did yesterday. Yesterday I watched 2 movies and I watched a comedian. And then when my boyfriend came home, I watched a movie with him. So I watched the live-action Lion King. I watched Curse of La Llorona. I watched Lee Evans. I watched a bit of Cake Boss. And then when my boyfriend came home, we started watching ICU, but it was really boring to both of us. So we decided, we're gonna watch this horror called The Funhouse Massacre. And so we did. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself a lot. I shall see you guys maybe after chapter. I'm halfway through Whose Body, and they've just took the owner of the house that the body was found in to court, questioning him about it, and he's mixed up his story because like he told them something different the first time, and then the second time they asked him in court, he told them something completely different. And it was like, that's kind of suspicious, and I see why the inspector arrested him. Why? I just don't understand why you would lie to the police about your story the first time you're telling them, and then the second time you actually told them the truth. It's the same with his servant / maid. She told them a lie the first time, and then the second time she told them the truth. Why? Why would you do that? So I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea, and then I'm going to go and read some more. It is 2:20, guys. Hey guys, so gonna start reading Whose Body with Labyrinth in the background. I love this film. I completely love it. And I know every single song off by heart. I started dancing because obviously I said that I love Labyrinth and I know all of their songs. So I am officially on chapter 7 now. I've drank my tea and I'm gonna watch the rest of Labyrinth. I need to see when it's gonna finish actually. It'll finish at 4, so I'm gonna watch this in the background until 4 p.m. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. Check in with you guys later. So, my food and Despicable Me 3 in the background. Yes. So I am now 3/4 of the way through this, and I'm on chapter 10 now. It's really confusing me because 1 minute we're with Bunter, who is the butler of Lord Peter, and then the next minute we're with Lord Peter and Parker, and now Lord Peter has gone out of London. He's gone to his brother's house, I think, and like, I don't know. Bunter sent him a letter about a conversation he had with a suspect. And it's so confusing. But the thing is, I have to read all of this. I have to read this. I have to read the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. The fifth one is called Poison, which is the one that I'm supposed to be reading for my book club. Really confusing. I'm just not understanding it very well so far. I don't really understand what's going on. Like, 1 minute we're with someone, and then the next minute we're with someone else. And so far, I'm giving it a 2 out of 5, which is not good. Maybe 1.5, to be honest. Not as bad as Carrie. At least I'm not bored with it. It's just confusing me. It is interesting, but it's confusing at the same time. So it's not as bad as Carrie, but it's not as good as Interview with the Vampire, which was an okay book for me. It's not as good as that, but it's not as bad as Carrie. And Carrie, yeah, I gave Carrie a 2 out of 5, but I'm looking back at it and I'm like, maybe I should have just gave it a 1. I might have to keep reading the series because the rest of the series is short as well. I'm gonna go and make myself a cup of tea. So I've just finished Whose Body? The ending. I guessed who it was that killed the person that randomly turned up. But because I was so confused, I was really confused at the fact of whose body it was. I'd still give it a 2 out of 5. Wasn't really... Well, it was interesting, but it was very confusing. Like, most of the time I didn't know what was going on. And my boyfriend is home, so I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea and just chill out now. I don't know when I'm gonna start Pet Sematary. I'll check in with you guys when I start it. Bye for now. It was very,
I completely forgot to mention that it was really slow
as well,
and
even though
there was so much detail that wasn't really needed in the book at all.
12:30 a.m. and I'm not a bit tired. I was just so confused and just wondering what the fuck was going on, pretty much. But I'm hoping the second one is better. Hopefully it is. So this was actually supposed to be a 24-hour readathon, but I've turned it into a weekend reading vlog. I got up a burnt sausage, bean and cheese melts. Still edible. The thing is with me, I can cook really hard food, like really hard dishes, but easy dishes I burn. Like, I don't know why. Pet Sematary before I read it. Because why not? Just watched Pet Sematary. now going to start reading it. I actually cannot wait to dive into it. Oh, let's see how much I get read, like, today, maybe tomorrow. But tomorrow I get to spend the entire day with my boyfriend, so I don't know if I'll be vlogging as much. And Tuesday I'm going home, so I guess Tuesday might be the end of this vlog. I am back home now, so in total of this weekend I read the rest of Dr. Sleep. I read the entirety of Whose Body. I started reading Pet Sematary, which is downstairs at the moment. So in total of this weekend I have read 327 pages, which is impressive for me. Okay, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And there might be a readathon coming soon. Stay tuned for that, guys. And I shall see you in the next video. Stay luscious, guys. Mwah. Bye.